Did you know your body has a detox system that doesn't have a pump and relies on movement, self-care, and simple daily practices to function properly? On today's show, we're talking about the lymphatic system, why it matters for hormonal balance, and how simple techniques like dry brushing, massage, and movement can help support your body's natural detox pathways. I'll also share how I incorporate dry brushing into my weekly self-care routine and explore a fascinating connection to the purification practices described in the story of Esther. So friend, if you're struggling with fatigue, hormonal changes, or inflammation and want to discover strategies to naturally support lymphatic drainage that results in healing within, then grab a notebook and pen and let's dive in. Hey friend, welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Are you struggling with low energy, excessive weight, chronic fatigue, imbalanced hormones, or body aches and pains that are robbing you of enjoying life? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Rekishia. I'm a mom, honorably retired Air Force veteran, award-winning author, social worker, and Christian alternative medicine provider. For years, I tried improving my health through conventional medicine and nothing worked until I finally found a simple strategy that was easy and fun. This podcast will provide you with natural ways to increase energy, lose weight, regulate hormones, and improve your mood. If you're ready to live, look, and feel better, grab your favorite cup of herbal tea and let's jump in. Faith in Hormone Health Tuesdays is a weekly 15-minute power lunch webinar created for Christian women who desire better energy, balanced hormones, and whole body wellness without overwhelm. Each Tuesday, we explore the connection between faith, hormones, energy, and alternative medicine through practical teaching, scripture, and simple action steps you can apply immediately. Topics include hormone balance and energy restoration, heart health and women's hormones, emotional and physical detoxing, food, light therapy, tapping, and holistic healing. Whether you're navigating fatigue, weight changes, stress, or hormonal shifts, these conversations are designed to educate, encourage, and empower you, body, soul, and spirit. Every Tuesday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to dive deeper into faith and hormone balance? Click the link in the show notes or visit Eventbrite at Faith and Hormones to sign up for our weekly webinar. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. If you're a returning listener, thank you so much for continuing to tune in and being a part of this growing community of women who are committed to understanding their bodies and improving their health. And if this is your first time listening, I want to extend a very warm welcome. I am so glad you're here. This podcast is all about helping women feel better and understand their health, especially when it comes to hormones, sleep, stress, and daily habits that support long-term wellness. Today, we're going to talk about something that often gets overlooked when discussing hormonal health, and that is the lymphatic system and the importance of lymphatic drainage. We're going to explore some simple techniques like dry brushing, massage, and movement, and how they support hormone balance and detoxification. I'll also share a fascinating connection to the purification practices described in the story of Esther. Before we dive into the science, I want to share something I personally practice. Each week, I have what I call my self-care day. It's a time when I slow down and intentionally support my body with practices that help reduce stress and support my natural detox systems. One of the things I include in that routine is dry brushing. Dry brushing is a very simple practice where you use a brush on dry skin to gently stimulate circulation and the lymphatic system. It may seem small, but these types of consistent habits can have a powerful impact over time. Many people are familiar with the circulatory system, but fewer understand the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is essentially the body's drainage and detox network. It helps the body remove toxins and cellular waste, support immune function, maintain fluid balance, and transport immune cells. Unlike the circulatory system, the lymphatic system does not have a pump like the heart. Instead, it relies on movement, breathing, muscle contractions, and manual stimulation to keep lymph fluid moving. When lymph flow becomes sluggish, waste products can accumulate, inflammation can increase, and detox pathways become less efficient. Now let's talk about how this connects to hormones. Hormones circulate through the bloodstream, but once they've done their job, they must be broken down and eliminated from the body. This is especially true with estrogen metabolism. When estrogen is processed by the liver, it creates metabolites that the body must eliminate. If detox pathways are sluggish or lymphatic flow is poor, those byproducts can sometimes recirculate. That can contribute to symptoms such as hormonal headaches, breast tenderness, fatigue, PMS symptoms, and even skin changes. Supporting lymphatic movement helps the body clear metabolic waste and hormone byproducts more efficiently. Now, if you've never tried dry brushing before, let me explain how to do it properly because technique really does matter. First, let's talk about the type of brush to use. You want a natural bristle brush, not a synthetic one. Natural fibers stimulate circulation and the lymphatic system while still being gentle on the skin. Look for a brush with natural plant bristles, medium firmness, either a long handle to reach your back or a hand strap for easier control. If you have sensitive skin, start with a softer brush. Remember, the goal is gentle stimulation, not scrubbing the skin. The best time to do dry brushing is before a shower when the skin is completely dry. Dry brushing helps to loosen dead skin cells and stimulate circulation, and then the shower helps rinse everything away. The whole process usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Because lymph flows toward the heart, we always brush in that direction. So you want to start at the feet and brush upward using long, gentle strokes. And you can follow this simple pattern. You can start with your feet and brush upward toward the legs. With your legs, continue brushing towards the hips. With your hands, brush towards your shoulders. For your arms, move towards your armpits. And for your abdomen, use gentle circular clockwise motions. And for your chest, brush toward the heart. And for your back, brush upward if possible. And you want to make sure that you're using light to moderate pressure, and the skin should feel stimulated but never scratched or irritated. Areas where lymph nodes are concentrated, like your armpits, neck, and behind the knees, should be brushed very gently. You want to avoid dry brushing over broken skin, rashes, skin burn, and highly sensitive areas. Now, you don't have to do this every day. For many women, 1 to 3 times per week is enough. Personally, I include dry brushing in my weekly self-care routine, which gives me time to slow down and support my body intentionally. Remember that consistency matters more than frequency. There are also other ways to support lymphatic drainage. Dry brushing is just one option. Here are a few other simple ways to support lymphatic flow. Movement. And those of you that have been following me, I say this all of the time, movement truly is medicine. Whether it's walking, stretching, Pilates, or light exercises, all of these help to stimulate lymphatic movement. Hydration. Because lymph fluid is largely made up of water, staying hydrated is extremely important. There's also deep tissue or lymphatic massage. Getting a massage once a month can help release tension, stimulate circulation, and encourage lymph flow. And then finally, there's deep breathing. Your diaphragm acts as a pump for the lymphatic system. Slow, deep breathing can help move lymph throughout the body. There's a fascinating passage in the Bible that speaks about preparation and purification before Esther entered the presence of the king. In the book of Esther, chapter 2, verse 12, it tells us that each woman underwent 12 months of purification. 6 months were spent with the oil of myrrh, and another 6 months with perfumes and beauty treatments. Myrrh in ancient times was known for its cleansing, anti-inflammatory, and healing properties. Oils were used not only for beauty, but also for skin treatments, circulation, and purification rituals. Now, when we think about that through a modern scientific lens, it becomes even more interesting. Today, we understand that the skin is the body's largest organ, and it plays an important role in detoxification and immune health. We also know the lymphatic system sits just beneath the skin, and it depends on stimulation, movement, massage, and skin therapies to keep lymph fluid moving. So when ancient cultures practiced oil treatments, skin brushing, and purification rituals, they may not have used the word lymphatic drainage, but they clearly understood that caring for the body, cleansing the skin, and stimulating circulation was essential preparation. In many ways, these practices mirror some of the same wellness strategies we talk about today: stimulating circulation, supporting detox pathways, nourishing the skin, and allowing the body time for restoration. And that's why practices like dry brushing, massage, hydration, and intentional self-care can be such powerful tools for women today. Sometimes ancient wisdom and modern science meet in really remarkable ways. Modern women today are dealing with significant stress, environmental toxins, and hormonal disruptions. Supporting the lymphatic system is one of the most overlooked self-care practices for improving overall wellness. Simple habits like dry brushing, regular movement, massage, hydration, stress reduction can help the body process waste products and support healthier hormone balance. So let's wrap it all up. So today we talked about what the lymphatic system does, why lymphatic drainage matters for hormone balance, how to properly dry brush, other simple ways to support lymphatic movement, and even the historical purification practices connected to the story of Esther. The preparation process described in the story of Esther reminds us that purification and intentional care of the body have always mattered. Today's science helps us understand that supporting the lymphatic system can assist the body in removing toxins, reducing inflammation, and helping maintain hormonal balance. This is exactly the kind of information I love teaching women so they can better understand and support their health. Before we close, I want to personally invite you to my upcoming Women's Hormone Workshop on March 28th. Last month's workshop was phenomenal. The feedback and testimonies were incredible. Several women shared afterward that every woman needs to hear this information. During the workshop, we go deeper into understanding hormonal health, what affects it, and practical strategies women can use to support their bodies naturally. If you'd like to attend, click the link in the show notes to join us. I would absolutely love to see you there. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with another woman who could benefit from this information. Hit subscribe so you never miss an episode, and keep supporting your body. Until next time, remember that small, consistent self-care practices can create powerful, long-term changes in your health. I'll leave you with Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may want to have more energy and improve their health naturally? Also, I would love it if you could leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me tremendously to know that this podcast is helping you. Alrighty then, it's time to go make a protein shake and go for a hike. No more days of feeling tired and drained. I'll see you in a few days for another episode. God bless.